has long been associated with late-night drunken binges and hours of fun on the can afterwards. Well, today I'm here to debunk this theory by making for you 3 gourmet sliders that I'm sure you'll love. This is the good, the bad, and the hungry. We're going to start by making a barbecue pulled chicken slider. What you want to start with is you want to get a saucepan and pour in about half a cup of ketchup. And into that, you toss in a mixture of brown sugar, cumin, mustard, onion and garlic powder, and chili powder. Then we're going to take it over to the stove and bring it to a simmer. While that's warming up, we're going to start on an apricot chutney for our grilled turkey sliders. A chutney is a fruit ketchup or relish that you will need a food processor to mix up. What you do is you throw in your apricots, which I have grilled with a little oil and then quartered. On top of the apricots, you're going to pour in a tablespoon of cider vinegar and then a tablespoon of water. And then empty it out into a bowl. Next, we're going to prepare some caramelized onions for our lamb and blue cheese sliders. Now, I've already chopped up the onions, so let's head over to the stovetop. To start caramelizing our onions, we need to melt some butter. I throw in about half a tablespoon. Then, toss in your onions and your brown sugar. And just make sure that everything is nice and incorporated. Now, we're going to start on our patties. First one are the ground turkey. Before we put them into our grill pan, we're going to sprinkle them with a mixture of salt, pepper, and red pepper, just to add a little bit of flavor. Then we're going to throw them on the grill. They're going to cook up pretty quick, so you got to keep an eye on them. Once your patties are done, you take them off the grill and you just put them on a plate or whatever. And while you're doing all this, don't forget about your onions or your sauce. You have to make sure that your onions are well stirred and that they're starting to brown up right now. Also, once your barbecue sauce reaches a simmer, turn down the heat. Next, we're going to grab our lamb burgers and throw them on the grill, same way. As our lamb burgers are cooking, we're going to place our pre-shredded rotisserie chicken into the barbecue sauce to let that mix up. We bought a regular rotisserie chicken and then just shredded it ourselves. And then once your onions look about like this, just nice golden brown, they should be done. Just turn down the heat, make sure they stay warm. And our chicken should be done as well. And our patties are definitely done. So throw them onto another plate. And now we're ready to assemble our sliders. For this meal, we're going to use Hawaiian sweet rolls for our buns. All you got to do is just cut them in half and they'll act as a perfect slider bun. The first slider that we're going to assemble is our ground turkey and apricot chutney slider. You take a turkey patty, place it down, and it's just as simple as pouring your chutney over. Second, we're going to assemble our pulled chicken barbecue slider. Once you get the chicken on, just top it with a bread and butter pickle chip. And then finally, our lamb burger. We take a lamb patty, place it down, then take some of our caramelized onion, place it on top, and then finally top with a little bit of blue cheese. And that's it. And I know one thing for sure, you're not going to find sliders like these at White Castle. You're funny. You're funny.